Josh Andrew. I own AW Manage LLC. We are in the Maryland area, just out of Washington, D.C., at 150 doors.
Awesome. You've been around me for a little bit now,
Yeah.
a little while. You've done some different things in property management, probably worked with different coaches and programs. What's kind of your perception of DoorGrow?
It's kind of uncanny where it's like seeing problems before they kind of come up where, when you're going to be at 50 to 100 doors, these are the problems you're going to hit. So, it's kind of easier to project scaling, knowing what challenges you're going to hit kind of before that's a problem, as opposed to kind of falling backwards into it and not realizing you were in the problem until a couple years later. And then it's like, well, I guess I will not be in denial anymore and admit this is a problem. The first time I worked with you, I'd kind of hit like a pain point, and I think it was at like 75 doors. Took your advice, figured some things out and holding standards, and I got to the point where it kind of fixed a lot of my pain, and I was able to grow in that 120 to 150 range, and it wasn't as terrible as it was before. So I was just
twice
kind
as many doors.
Happy in that spot for a while, and had 2 kids, and then now that they're getting older and kind of having more time requirements and wanting to be like an involved dad, just trying to figure out ways to reshape my time so that I don't have to be there every 5 seconds to keep pushing things along. You just get kind of like tired. You kind of get in that spot where you're complacent, but you're also not like excited.
So you're kind of getting a little bit excited to take things to another level now, or what do you think?
Yeah, definitely having that first resolving pain where there's, light at the end of the tunnel, but also knowing that you can do it because you did it before. You're just kind of doing it a little different way, just knowing it's not impossible.
Yeah, you can definitely do it. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Josh. I think you could easily double the amount of doors you've got right now. What do you feel like's next for you? What are you going to be working on?
Yeah, number one, just finish out the time studies so that I can use that to make sure what kind of responsibilities, for people who work for me. Just be real with yourself of like when you're doing things that you hate. It's like, I forget I can do something about that.
The business doesn't have to suck for you.
Right.
Like, we can build it around you.
Yeah.
I think you'll have a much easier time with a larger business than you had before. Just like you said, 150 was easier than 75.
Yeah.
300 hopefully is a lot easier than 150. What would you say to people that haven't been around DoorGrow, or maybe they've just heard about DoorGrow, but they've never actually worked with DoorGrow?
Gives you to look at your business honestly and look at yourself honestly to see it's like, are you really in as good as a place as you think, or can things be better? Just like help me be honest with myself and just want to do something about it, and to like kind of have some self-respect for what you do and realizing you don't have to take bad owners.
Well, hey, it's great hanging out with you, Andrew. Great to see you in person again. And man, I'm really excited to see what you do over this next year. I think you're going to take your whole business to the next level and everything else going on in your life.
Right.
So awesome. Well, thanks for being here.
All right, thanks.